pulling into my station where I'm getting off, and I just stood up and gave my seat to somebody so that I could get a little bit different view. And that's the subway. And that door right there is the door that I'm going to go through in just a minute once we stop. This is a high-tech area, so most of the people getting off here are getting off to go to their office. Once you get off, then it gets interesting. At this time of day, that's how this is. You see, the engineer that built this exit from this station should be shot. Is he the complete fool?
乘客您好，现在是高峰时段，请依次排队乘坐电梯，不要拥挤，以免发生危险。谢谢您的配合。乘客您好，现在是高峰时段，请依次排队乘坐电梯，不要拥挤，以免发生危险。谢谢您的配合。
Two trains come in at the same time, and there's only one little escalator out. That announcement that was just given was telling everybody, don't get crazy, relax, you get out of here eventually. That's really what you have to do.
乘客您好，现在是高峰时段，请依次排队乘坐电梯，不要拥挤，以免发生危险。谢谢您的配合。乘客您好，现在是高峰时段，请依次排队乘坐电梯，不要拥挤，以免发生危险。谢谢您的配合。
Now, if you don't like shoveling snow or clearing the road in the Okanogan, just think what it would be like to go through this every day. The one thing I want to say here is look how everybody's being reasonably polite. It wouldn't happen in New York for sure. And we're on the escalator. That's encouraging. Up we go. These are mostly all office workers in the high-tech area. You come out, you got these big commercial displays everywhere. Look at this one. This guy with a big ugly ear. Come up here to the subway gate and you've got a magnetic ticket. All I do is put my little magnetic ticket down right there, and then I can go through. We're not entirely done yet because we've got to get out of the subway. But the big press is over with. The big press of humanity. And there's one last long escalator. Right here we have two lines. We have the line on the right, which I take, which means you get on the escalator and you just stand there, and the line on the left where you can walk. And because people in Shanghai are pretty civil, this system works pretty well. But the moment you get somebody from the countryside coming in here and standing on the wrong side, immediately you see where there's a problem. It's kind of a dreary, rainy day, so I'm wondering if the rain has started. I don't see any umbrellas, but finally we come out of the bowels of the earth and outside. And I'll walk out here so that you can see the entrance to the subway. and the people coming out. Right here are some guys on motorcycles. These are motorcycle taxis. You come out here and you give them a little money and you can get on the back of their motorcycle and they will take you someplace. And then you come through this barrage gauntlet, really, of breakfast food cookers, vendors, street vendors. And you can see they're busy cooking people breakfast. And this is how Shanghai goes to work. Now, I'm particularly lucky. I don't eat the stuff here. There's a, although I'm sure it's pretty good. Lots of good stuff to eat, for sure. Delicious. But everybody's in a hurry, and so these guys have to make their money in about a half an hour. So they cook like crazy from about 5 in the morning. But then I'm lucky because I get to walk through this park on my way to my office. And it's a moment to reflect on nature, because I haven't seen much of it in the commute to the office. It's a pretty little bridge, and in the summertime, they're beautiful. The lily pads have beautiful lotus flowers. And in the middle of a busy, busy city, this is a very nice thing to kind of see. This gentleman right here is retired. What he's doing is he's looking for recyclable materials so that he can get some side money. People do that all over the city. So I walk through the park here. I'll try to get on the side so that if somebody's in a rush to get to the office, they can pass me. And there's somebody that's walking through the mud. He doesn't know to stay on the path. This guy right here is the park attendant, trying to keep things clean. With so many people here, people throwing stuff everywhere, you really have to have an army of people just to pick up the litter bug trash. And we come out to the street. The important thing when you come out into the street, keep moving. Don't stop. Everybody can gauge what you're doing if you keep moving. But if you stop, they'll freak and they'll hit you. So there's a rhythm. And now we see the bicycle, electric bike, motorbike parking area that's behind the building that I work in. And if I come earlier, there's almost nobody here. This guy with the black uniform is the security guard. He watches stuff all the time. And this is where you can park your bike and it won't get wet if you're riding a bike or a scooter. And granted, this is not very interesting, but oh, there's a guy spitting. You hear that? These people love to spit. And I don't know what time it is. I guess it's a few minutes after 8 o'clock.